Whether it's being chained to a burning wheel, transformed into a spider, or having an eagle eat one's liver, Greek mythology is full of stories about the gods inflicting heinous horrors on mortals who enraged them. One of their most well-known punishments, however, is remembered for its disturbing familiarity rather than its outrageous cruelty. Sisyphus was the first king of Ephyra, also known as Corinth. Although he was a wise ruler who made his city prosperous, he was also a cunning tyrant who seduced his niece and murdered visitors to demonstrate his power. This violation of the sacred hospitality tradition enraged the gods. Sisyphus might have avoided punishment if not for his reckless confidence. The trouble began when Zeus kidnapped the nymph Aegina and carried her away as a massive eagle. Aegine's father, the river god Sisyphus, followed their trail to Ephyra, where he met Sisyphus. In exchange for the god creating a spring within the city, the king told Sisyphus which direction Zeus had taken the girl. When Zeus found out, he was furious and ordered Thanatos, or death, to chain Sisyphus in the underworld so he could not cause any more trouble. However, Sisyphus lived up to his crafty reputation. As he was about to be imprisoned, the king asked Thanatos to demonstrate how the chains worked, and Thanatos quickly bound him instead, escaping back to the living. With Thanatos trapped, no one could die and the world descended into chaos. Things only returned to normal after Thanatos was freed from his chains by Ares, the god of war, who was upset that battles were no longer fun. Sisyphus was aware that his reckoning was imminent. He did, however, have another plan in mind. Before dying, he asked his wife Merope to throw his body in the public square, where it eventually washed up on the shores of the Styx River. Now back among the dead, Sisyphus approached Persephone, the queen of the underworld, and complained that his wife had disrespected him by failing to give him a proper burial. Persephone gave him permission to return to the land of the living and punish Merope with the condition that he return when he was finished. Of course, Sisyphus refused to keep his promise, having twice avoided death by deceiving the gods. There would be no third time as the messenger Hermes led Sisyphus back to Hades. The king had believed he was smarter than the gods, but Zeus would have the last laugh. Sisyphus' punishment was straightforward: roll a massive boulder up a hill. But just as he approached the top, the rock would roll down, forcing him to start over and over again for eternity. According to historians, the story of Sisyphus may have originated from ancient myths about the rising and setting sun, as well as other natural cycles. However, the vivid image of someone destined to endlessly repeat a futile task has struck a chord as an allegory for the human condition. In his seminal essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, existentialist philosopher Albert Camus compared the punishment to humanity's futile search for meaning and truth in a meaningless and indifferent world. Instead of despairing, Camus imagined Sisyphus defiantly confronting his fate as he walks down the hill to start rolling the rock again. Even if our daily struggles appear to be equally repetitive and absurd, we give them significance and value by accepting them as our own.